I always found myself quite creative. I wasn't like a bookworm by any means. Trying to choose what I wanted to do after school was a really, really tough decision. I think I really didn't see the creative industry as a route to pursue. We looked into a career guidance counsellor, so I went to see one. I gave it a shot. I chose creative digital media in the Cork Institute of Technology, which is now known as the Munster Technological University. For my final year project, we had to choose an area of media which interested us most. The one that I chose was games design. I gathered a few of my mates and I proposed them an idea of creating this virtual reality museum. And it focused on two areas. One was the Irish Vikings and the other was the Irish Travellers. So when you went into the Viking world, it was an open world with like ships, and there was old houses that we 3D modeled. The Traveller section, you could walk into this environment, and this environment had like it was an open field, and again it had like loads of 3D models. After I qualified from university, I wanted to move to London. That was due to my siblings were already over here. I got a role freelancing in a virtual reality company, and it was like a dream job. So after my freelance role, that was definitely the most difficult stage of my career so far. I said I'd stick it out. So I reached out to some recruitment agencies. One of the roles I had was as a runner. I had to wheel around coffees and tea into meeting rooms. After that role, after 2 weeks, I was placed in another media company, which is the one I'm currently with. And I was placed in the Postroom, so I was sorting out all the posts. There again, I handed out my CV. I got chatting to the manager. They had a vacant role for a creative executive. He came down and met me in the Postroom, and he invited me for an interview. Then I eventually got the job. So here I am now, currently working in the company, and I began in the Postroom, so I can feel quite proud of that. It's very important for people to keep pushing, because you will get turned down 100 times. But there's definitely a company out there that is looking for someone with skills. I'm really loving my current job at the moment. I think it's mainly because it's so varied. I do a lot of different things. You know, I do graphics design, I do a lot of video editing, and I get to work with a lot of really accomplished people. It's so important to choose something that you want to do. You know what subjects you want to do. So my advice would just do them subjects, but do them to the best of your ability, you know.